Sam Mack is in Melbourne today, and look, he has always been the ultimate wedding singer, so now he's going to live that out.
Yeah, exactly. It's a big day. Koshi, look, there it is. Good morning, Nat. Good morning, team. The Athenaeum Theatre. This is such an iconic part of Melbourne performing arts. 1839 it was formed. It's had so many different incarnations over the years, but at the moment, as you mentioned, The Wedding Singer, the musical, is on. So we're going to be taking you inside. Of course, a little bit of a refresh. We all remember the movie, 1998. Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, box office smash. So many great songs on the soundtrack as well. Julia Gulia, the famous moment in there. We're going to be, I guess, having a stroll down memory lane. I can't believe that movie is over 20 years old, bringing back some of those great memories and those great songs and sing-alongs. It's a lot of fun, this show, so we can't wait to meet the cast and take you inside this morning. A fun time Friday ahead, but let's do an early check of your...
Let's get a weather check. Sam Mack is in Melbourne this morning.
I am. Good morning, Nat. We are here for The Wedding Singer, the musical, which is very exciting. It's already been to Adelaide. It's on in Melbourne at the moment at the wonderful Athenaeum. And let's have a chat with Nadia, who's playing Holly. Good morning.
Good morning.
You look great. Is this still from last night's show, or were you up early this morning to get ready?
I mean, it might as well have been from last night. No, this is a fresh face at 4:30 this morning. So.
Well done. And isn't it great just roaming the streets of Melbourne at 4 a.m. like with your...
Great. I didn't get any weird looks at all. No.
Let's talk about this. This is really exciting. Of course, the movie was 1998, but the movie was set in the early 80s, hence this look. Talk us through what people are going to see in this show.
Oh, you're going to see a lot of shoulder pads. You're going to see a lot of this business, all different colours of eyeshadow. You're going to see lots of little characters from the 80s pop up. This show is fun. It's exciting. It's electric. There's just so much going on. There's dancing, singing, acting. It's the most fun I've ever had on a show.
Oh, good. The soundtrack was enormous as well. What are some of the standout songs that people go, oh, yes, that's in the movie as well?
I mean, I don't want to talk about my song, too much, but Saturday Night in the City is my personal favourite.
Yeah.
But there's some great ones, and Someday, which is sung by the beautiful Tegan Wooters, and she's just incredible in the show. So yeah, I love a lot of the songs, and there's a couple from the film that feature, some of the really popular ones. So.
All right. Well, in a moment we're going to have a bit more of a detailed look at some of the costumes. It's all about the costumes, isn't it? They are spectacular. Yeah. We're going to have a look at those in a moment, but let's do your weather. Your highlights just quickly. What have we got?
Oh, okay, we've got all sorts of things going on here, but first and foremost, the most incredible wedding dress you might ever seen. 80s style with the big puffs.
Oh, nice.
Little bridesmaids outfits, which unfortunately I don't get to wear. That's okay, I'm not judging. And then we've got some little numbers here in the show. I don't know if you can recognise any celebs.
Oh, is that Cher?
Yes. Very good, yes, absolutely. And then we've got this one here and a little...
Oh,
but I don't want to give anything too away.
I mean, I think people can work it out. It's obviously the human emoji. Oh, that was a bad segment. That was a bad... Wrap it up. Yeah, it's the human emoji featuring...
That's exactly right. But yeah, so all of the costumes, as you can see, are fabulous. They're so exciting, so much colour. I mean, I get to wear this fabulous frock every single night, which I am obsessed with.
Yeah.
I get to keep it at the end.
And you look great. Well, thank you. Good luck. And I know that you, from Adelaide, you had a special moment in Adelaide. You had dressing room number 1.
I did. I was so lucky. It was the best thing ever. I've made it.
So you peaked in Adelaide. This is all right. I'll do Melbourne as well.
Yeah, pretty much.
But guys, it is going to the Gold Coast and to Sydney as well. So if you want to get on board The Wedding Singer, the musical, thank you so much. This is very exciting. We're going to have more of the cast joining us over the next few hours. A bit of a sing-along later as well.
Oh, excellent. All right, Sam. Thank you.
Yeah. It's very exciting, Koshi. The Wedding Singer, the musical. We all remember the movie from the late 90s, which was set in the 80s. The show has already happened in Adelaide. It's on here in Melbourne at the moment. Look at this wonderful theatre, the beautiful Athenaeum, 1839. It's been here since, and it is such an institution for the arts here in Melbourne. But now joining us, we have Tegan and Christian, who play Julia and Robbie, the two main stars of the show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is such a stroll down memory lane, isn't it? Because, Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, the movie was just such a hit. But the styling and the looks was obviously set in the early 80s. So talk us through how it's been received so far. You've already done Adelaide and you're here in Melbourne now. How's it all going?
It's great. I mean, Adelaide was a buzz, and then when we got to Melbourne, it just took off. I think people are just so excited to have theatre back, and I mean, it's such an iconic show in terms of the film as well, so I think people are just really connecting to it.
Were you a fan of the movie as a youngster?
Loved it. Yeah. Watched it religiously a little bit, and then and then had this opportunity, and so very excited to be performing again.
Now, the look and the costumes is a big part of it. It takes you back to that era. Did you have have to like restyle your hair? Because that hairdo would actually fit in Brunswick these days. Like, that is on trend. A lot of AFL players actually have that hairdo at the moment.
I am blending in easily, but I did have to get the mullet cut, and it was a pleasure, I have to say.
Yeah, it looks great. Did you have to change much for your 80s appearance?
No, this is not me at all. This is definitely a wig.
Well, let's do the reveal. No. In a moment, we're going to hear a song from the movie. You know what? We're going to hear a song which is actually really beautiful, isn't it? It's such a beautiful, heartfelt moment. We'll talk about that in a moment, but first, let's do your weather. It's a very important part of the movie, a pivotal part. It's actually quite emotional, isn't it? It's when the Adam Sandler character, which is Robbie, goes on the plane, he writes a song, he crashes the wedding of the girl that he loves, and he interrupts the whole wedding to perform a song that he's written to basically profess his love, to hopefully ruin the wedding and get the girl.
Yeah.
Is that a good setup?
It's a great
setup. Be in show business. Oh my God, and the song is called Grow Old With You.
So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Oh, I could be the one who grows old with you. I wanna grow old with you.
Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. I mean, even Kochie's harmonies added to it. We'll listen back to it later. And look, guys, the crowd has just gone berserk. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your support. One person in here, but come and see it with a full house, around 800 people. Guys, absolute pleasure. Thank you for sharing that with us this morning. The show is The Wedding Singer, the musical. It's going to Sydney and the Gold Coast after Melbourne.
That's great.
Yes, we are. Good morning, Nat. We are here celebrating The Wedding Singer, the musical. As you can see, that's where it all happens. Simply Wed. Beautiful theatre here at the Athenaeum. Since 1839, it's been here. It's such a stunning spot. They painted it during COVID as well, so it's ready to rock and roll. So great to have live performance back again as well. The show has already been to Adelaide, currently in Melbourne. We'll be going to the Gold Coast and Sydney next, so get on board. We'll have more from the performers very soon, but let's do your weather.
And with the launch of the new stage show, the musical Wedding Singer.
Yeah, that's right. Very exciting. It's already been in Adelaide. Kochie, we're seeing a little bit of the behind-the-scenes action here. This is Nadia playing Holly, and one of the 20 performers in the show, the Athenaeum Theatre. Beautiful theatre here in Melbourne. It's an institution. We're going to see the big finale here. Check this out. Amazing! Well done. Whoa. That's just one little taste of it, though, guys. You're going to love this show. It's going around to Sydney and the Gold Coast after Melbourne. Let's do your weather. I am. Good morning, Nat. We are here for The Wedding Singer, the musical. Good morning, cast. Don't they look fantastic? Of course, the movie is from 1998. We all remember that movie. Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore. Iconic. It was such a smash around the world. And, of course, so many great songs in the soundtrack as well. Iconic movie. But, of course, it was set in the 80s, even though it's from 1998, set in the early 80s. So the cast, of course, reflecting that. The bridesmaids' dresses, the wonderful, loud colours. Now, tell me a bit about the show. What are people going to experience when they come to see it live?
Just so much fun, so much joy, nostalgia. Just it hits you in the face. 80s. Couldn't be better.
Doesn't it? And do you find the crowds kind of are almost itching to get up there and join you? Like they're like, I want to join in this party.
Absolutely. From the opening number, they're just going crazy. So it's so much fun to be up on stage. That energy is electric. So.
Now, hands up if you had seen The Wedding Singer, the movie, before you got the part. Everyone. Everyone except one person. You had what? Why had you not seen it?
I was born in 1998. So
Good enough reason.
So have you seen it now, though?
I've seen it now. I had to do my research for those auditions.
Did you like the movie?
Yeah, it's really, really funny. Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore. What more could you ask
Well, the
for?
franchise would have kicked you out if you said otherwise. So good answer. You can keep your spot. Well, in a moment, we're going to give you a little taste of the action, guys. But have a look around. The beautiful Athenaeum Theatre since 1839. It's a stunning spot. They repainted it and decorated it again during COVID, so it is ready for the audiences to come to see live theatre. In a moment, we'll see some live performers, but first, your wins. 20 performers in the show, on now in Melbourne, going to the Gold Coast next, then Sydney as well. I feel like a Eurovision commentator. This is great, representing Latvia. Ah, nice work, guys. It's a lot of fun. It's a burst of colour. It's nostalgia, the costumes. Well done. How long can they hold that position? Let's stay on them. Stay there. Stay there. Keep going. Keep going. A little bit longer. And we're done. Well done, guys. Great quad work out there. Quad goals. Check out the show, The Wedding Singer, the musical, at the Athenaeum Theatre here in Melbourne. We'll be back with more in half an hour. How good is that?
Yeah, it's great, Sam. Thank
Every half an hour, it's like where you go to you book it online.
Chatting to the human
Hello,
emoji.
good morning, team. We are live here with The Wedding Singer, the musical. I was just transfixed by the 80s music they're playing in the background. Hello, everyone. This is so exciting. So the show's on currently in Melbourne. It will be going to the Gold Coast and to Sydney. But what I thought we would do is maybe just get little snippets of the show, but completely out of context. Let's do it.
I eat MBAs for lunch, lady.
Word up, mofos.
Yeah.
And a cookie.
That was mine.
Okay, we can all do it. We can all play. 1, 2, 3. And for your weather. Thrilled to go behind the scenes and to meet these wonderful performers. It's so exciting to have live shows on. Live theatre is back in Melbourne, in Victoria, and around the country. It's such a great thing for all the people who make a living from this behind the scenes as well. So guys, get out there and support them. The Wedding Singer, the musical. It's a lot of fun. Great sing-alongs, great performers, great costumes. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next week.